Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about the Godox AD600. This is the big brother to the AD360, which a lot of event photographers use as a portable wireless strobe. This is basically a more powerful version. It's actually in a bigger box. I've not had it that long, so it's not a full review, it's just a few observations, a little bit of chat about what I think are the good features and bad features. I'll update it as time goes on. Check out my website. I'll keep that review constantly updated as well as I use it in the field and form a much more rounded opinion of it. So basically one of the things that I like about it, other than the increase in power, is the fact that the battery is now integrated into the body. Unlike the 360 where you had a separate power pack that you then had to plug cables into. It was also a little bit slow to recharge if you were using full power, so a lot of people, including myself, used to buy the Y cable adapter, which sort of speeded up the recycle time. So this is all built in now. You know, you literally get it out of the bag, turn it on and off you go. With it having the newer Godox wireless system in it, you can control it from any TT685 flash, or if like me you've got one of these X1 NT controllers, you can also mount this on top of your camera and control it from there really. So the things I like about it, you know, other than the built-in battery, you know, it's got a Bowens mount at the front, so you know, if you've got any Bowens accessories then you can easily use that. It does come with a Godox S mount version as well. You can buy this in a TTL version or a non-TTL version, which is a little bit cheaper if that's the way you want to go. If you never use TTL, then you can save money by just getting the manual only version. I bought the TTL version just because I figured that I might as well have it and not use it, and then, you know, if one day I decide, oh, actually it'd be quite nice to use TTL, I can do that. Whereas if I have the manual, then obviously I'm stuck with that. It is quite a hefty beast. It is significantly more heavy than the 360. I think on paper it's about 1 kilo more, which I think from a weight point of view it probably is about that. And this does mean if I put it on a light stand, I'm probably going to want an assistant to hold it. It's not something I feel comfortable leaving, because if it falls on somebody it will hurt them and smash because of the weight. So even if I weighed the light stand down, I'd still be a little bit nervous, so I will be getting someone to hold it. I don't know whether this will be able to come out through the video, but basically, you know, you can, well actually I'll change it from here. I'll get the controller out and I'll change it from here. So as you can see, I can see if you can see that, you can change it quite easily from manual power to off to TTL version. One of the things I've noticed about it in my initial playing around with it is that when it's in TTL mode, if you adjust the flash compensation on the controller, it doesn't register on the flash, and I've tried setting the flash off from the camera as well to see whether maybe it just doesn't appear on the display, but from my initial test it seems that it just completely ignores that value. In manual it does work, you can, you know, change the power, it does show. So if I can just quickly see if you can leave that on there. So if I change that to manual power, as you will see, if I change the power of that to, hold on, I've accidentally turned it to, so if I change that now to 16th power, hopefully you'll see there that it's changed to 16th power on there as well. So that bit does work, it's just the TTL version. If I turn it to TTL now, currently on my display it's on -2, I don't know if you can see that as well, but as you can see on the flash it's set to 0. So if I change that to, for argument's sake, +3 and that, and it doesn't change at all on the display. Okay. The other thing that's a little bit disappointing to see is this lever here controls whether you can turn the arm up or down. So, you know, if you've got it mounted on the stand, you can adjust which way it goes. Unfortunately, as you can see from here, it really does scrape along the side here. You know, it would have been really easy for them to put a little washer or something and make it come out of it, but as you can see it does scrape along the side. I guess that one's a minor thing. It comes with an umbrella mount, not that I've used it yet with an umbrella mount. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yes, one more thing. When this is in manual mode, turn it into manual mode, and set the power there. So as you can see, that's set to 1/28th power at the moment. On the trigger, you can set it, the minimum power is 1/128th, but on the actual flash, you can change it to, that's one way, 1/256th. So you've got an extra mode there on the flash itself that you can't set from the controller, which is a little bit disappointing to see, really. But I guess it's not the end of the world. It's just something that I hope they will change when they bring the later firmware out. The only other thing to mention that I can think of at the moment is this does come with support for both Canon and Nikon in one unit, so there's no need to get separate Canon versions or Nikon versions like you had to do for the 360. That's really all I've got to say about it at the moment. Like I said, I will update with my further thoughts as I use it in the field. My initial thoughts are, I actually quite like it. Other than the TTL compensation, it does seem to work really well. With it set in TTL, it does meter very well. There is a lot of kick behind this. I metered it using a light meter, and it is a full stop, more powerful than the 360. So if you do need the extra power, this perhaps is the one to go for. Check out my website, check out my review. If you like what you read, then, or if you've got any questions, drop me a line and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you very much.